morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, May 12th. How's everybody doing today? It's 8:30-ish in the morning. I'm on my way to work. I'm working 9 to 6 today. So I'm glad I'm getting off a little earlier today. Tomorrow's going to be even earlier. But, so my sticking back at plan yesterday and all the walking that I did, I mean, by the end of the night, I had 6.98 miles. Anyway, all the walking did help because my scale was down this morning. So I've lost most of the sodium that I gained on Mother's Day. Not all of it. I mean, I haven't, and it's probably not all sodium gain, you know. I still have about 3 pounds to get down to where I need to be to get my highest weight loss. So it doesn't look like I'm going to make it on this Thursday, but I'm on my way anyway. If I can get down to where I was last weigh-in day, I think I will be happy. Isn't it funny how, you know, it's one day, one meal actually off plan kind of throws a wrench in your whole week. But that's why I think it's so important that, you know, you have a day like we had on Mother's Day where, you know, I know I'm not the only one that didn't really watch it. I don't know. When you get to be my age, it's like you have that gain and it takes forever to get it off. I mean, like forever. But that's why, like I said, it's so important. If you have a day like that, get right back on the very next meal. Not the next day, the next week. The very next meal. So, I knew that it was gonna, you know, on Mother's Day, I knew that meal was gonna cause me to gain weight, but some things are more important than the scale, you know, like spending time with your kids. That's more important, I think. Just, you know, don't do it every day. So anyway, going into today, I have 5 points going into breakfast. I had my breakfast was only, my food portion was only 3 points, and 2 points in my coffee. So this coffee is going to last me all morning. So I have that, and then for my morning snack, which I'm finding I really look forward to. I've been going out into my car and just sitting. I have a cheese stick for 1 point and a banana for 0 points. So, but the potassium in the banana will help me get through the morning, you know, the rest of the morning. And then I'm going home for lunch again. So that won't be too bad. I had a leftover turkey patty from last night, and so I'm going to make a salad and crumble up the turkey patty on top of the salad. So the turkey patty is 0 points, the lettuce is 0, and then I'm probably going to have about a quarter cup of cheese on it for 3 points, and 1 point in my dressing. So it'll be 4 points for lunch, and probably a cup of grapes or something with it. And then for dinner, gosh darn it, I forgot to take something out of the freezer for dinner, but that's all right. I know what I'm going to have. I have some chicken bratwurst that I forgot that I had. So I'm gonna have one of those chicken brats. I'm not quite sure how to count that chicken brat because it's not like a Johnsonville. So I got it at the meat market, and it's homemade, you know. So I think I'm gonna just look at something comparable and track it that way. But anyway, that's what we have for dinner, with some green beans and probably another little salad. So for my afternoon snack, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I may decide to bring some yogurt and fruit, depending on how much time I have when I go home. You know, fix up a little container of that. And I wanted to tell you about my homemade yogurt. So someone had asked me to show you the process, and I keep forgetting because I do it in my Instant Pot, and it takes a couple days. But cost-wise, when you buy one of those 32, I think there's actually 33 ounces of WIA yogurt or Chobani yogurt, at least around here, it's $6 a container. So I bought a gallon of milk, and it was on sale for 88 cents. I had saved the whey from my previous batch, so I didn't even have to buy any starter. I already had it. And I got 55 ounces for 88 cents. So, and when you eat as much yogurt as I do, that adds up over time. So I save those I save those containers that from my when I was buying the Chobani and the WIA, and that's what I store my yogurt in after it's all drained out. So it's well worth the effort putting in, and there's really no effort. The Instant Pot does all the work. But I got fat-free milk for 88 cents a gallon. I have 54 ounces of yogurt for 88 cents. So to me, it's worth it. And it's such an easy process. And actually, I have Lainey over at Lainey's Life to thank for that, because it was about a year ago she told me how to make the yogurt. Okay, what's all this going on? I'm in farm country, and we got trucks on the side of the road. Okay, some guy just passed me as I was trying to get over in the passing lane. I don't know what they're doing here. Oh, it looks like they're just delivering some farm equipment. It's so good to see. I'm so happy the farmers are in the fields. I know some of you might not get a thrill about that like I do, but to me, I'm seeing mason jars filled. I see a farmer in the field, I'm thinking that's something else for my shelf. I kind of get giddy about it. I'm really looking forward to canning season this year, because I know since I have weekends off, I have the time to do it the way I want to do it. And my goal has always been to can enough in the summertime to last me until next summer. And I usually make it with the vegetables. I haven't done that yet with beef and, with meats, poultry, and soups. But I just get really excited about canning. So my inner country girl comes out. I was raised in the city. I knew nothing about this type of life. Well, my aunt canned all the time. She lived out in the country. But my mom's sister, I have her to thank for getting me interested in it. My mom didn't can, but my aunt did. So, of course, my mother-in-law did also. I never started canning until after I had kids, just because Ian and Joe didn't work much during the winter, of course, because he was in agriculture. So it was important that we had things stocked up before I started teaching. And then it just never stopped. Every year I canned more and more, and then it got me these nice bookshelves to put all my canning stuff on, and it's what I still use. But anyway, I digress. I get giddy about canning. I'm excited about getting going this year. I've been making my list, watching what's coming in season. Of course, it's early. It's just May. Usually I can find fresh asparagus about this time of year, but I think everything is kind of late. I mean, this winter has lasted forever. So, but soon, very soon, I'm actually looking into a small chest freezer, because I do freeze vegetables also. Some things I prefer frozen over canned, like asparagus, sweet corn. I prefer frozen because the process that I use for the sweet corn, it's first of all, it's easy, and it doesn't take a lot of the flavor out. You know, sometimes when you process things in the pressure canner, you lose some of the flavor. But I think I'm down to like 2 packages of my frozen corn from last year. So I'll be out before sweet corn comes in again in August. If you've never had Ohio sweet corn, you're missing out, because it's the best sweet corn in the land. I forget how many bushel of sweet corn I did last year, but I usually make a note. I don't know if I did, but whatever it is, I'm going to do more, because it's good. And I mean, even if I increase it by half, if in other words, a half a bushel, because I'm going to be out. Now, out of the packages that I freeze for myself, I can get 3 or 4 servings out of, because I think I put them in the big bags and I put 4 cups in. So, and actually a serving of corn is a half a cup, but I usually have a cup, because on Blue Planet it's 0 points. You just have to, you know, watch the calories. So anyway, yes, I see farmers in the field, and I'm thinking filled mason jars. Well, the sun is out. It's not supposed to be incredibly warm today, though. It's 42 degrees right now. We are still under a frost advisory on May 12th. Soon we'll be, well, by Thursday it's supposed to be 70 degrees. So, I mean, soon we're going to be complaining it's too hot. But just a little more warm would be nice. Temperature starts getting up to 70 degrees. I'm going to start cleaning my camping equipment, and actually I cleaned it before I put it away, so I don't even have to do that. Start looking at campgrounds. I'm not sure Ohio's campgrounds are open. I might have to go to Indiana. But usually that last weekend in May is when I start camping. I was reading last night a forum that I'm a part of on tent campers and women camping alone, and how some of them are just really, really frightened. And it can be a frightening situation if you're not prepared, but you know, you just kind of keep your eyes and ears open, and I think it's perfectly safe. And plus, I like to get away from things. I would kind of like to take Molly, but I'm afraid that, you know, Molly barks at every little noise. So, you know, I'm kind of afraid to take her to the campground. But we'll see. Okay, guys, when I'm at work, let me show you my food for the day. And I will probably just leave it at that. I don't want this video to get, you know, to be 25 minutes long. So, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, my breakfast this morning before I head into work. I've got half a grapefruit for 0, 1 egg and 2 egg whites for 0. I have an English muffin that I trimmed to 53 grams. It's 2 points. I have 4 grams of butter for 1 point. So 3 on my plate, 2 in my coffee. That's a 5-point breakfast. Alright, so this is my first break of the day. I'm having a good old banana and one of these Frigo Light cheese sticks. This is 1 point. This is 0 points. This takes me up to 6 points for the day so far. All right, this is my lunch. I'm having just a salad. I've got 2.5 ounces of my grilled turkey breast patty on there. That's 0 points. I have 28 grams of Kraft low-fat mozzarella for 3 points, and 2 tablespoons of the Hidden Valley fat-free ranch for 1 point. I also have some grapes that I'm not showing you, but that's 0 points. So it's a 4-point lunch. All right, I'm at my afternoon break. I don't know if you can see this or not. I just bought, it says WIA, but this is my homemade yogurt. I just have some homemade yogurt with some berries and 1 packet of the monk fruit sweetener. This is all 0 points. And then I brought a protein drink, which is 2 points. Not sure how many points this takes me up for the day. I actually have to track everything yet. But this is my snack. I'll be back with dinner. Okay, for dinner tonight, I'm having chicken bratwurst. It's about 4.5 ounces. It's 4 points. My ketchup is 1 point. It's the reduced sugar. 1.5 ounces of the cooked potatoes is 1 point. So, and I just did those in the oven, and they're nice and crispy. So it's a 6-point dinner. Oh, over here I've just got some onions and peppers that I sauteed. That's 0 points. So 6 points for dinner. Well, I ended the day with 19 points. After dinner, I made a little treat. I was watching Dee's bear claw recipe, and I thought, I don't really want to go to all that trouble right now because I'm tired, but the cinnamon thing sounded good, so I sort of made a mock cinnamon roll with Joseph's flatbread for 3 points, where I just sprayed it with some spray butter, put some monk fruit sweetener on top of it, or on it, and some cinnamon, rolled that up, sprayed it with a little bit more butter, and put in a little bit more monk fruit, stuck it in the microwave for a minute, boom, cinnamon roll. It wasn't as big or as tasty as what Dee's looked, but it satisfied what I was hungry for. That was 3 points, so that took me to 19 points for the day. That being said, I wanted to tell you that I'm actually kind of done walking today. I have 18,017 steps for the day, which equals 7.43 miles. And I got 99% of that just at work today. So that's how much I walked at work today. I'm tired. I have to be up early tomorrow. I have to be at work at 7 a.m. I work the next 2 days from 7 to 4. Coming home for lunch is working out for me well. Yeah, I'm spending a little bit more money in gas, but for me to be away from the temptation back there in the store and in the break room, it is working very well for me. I'm going to continue to do that for a while. It's helping me stay on plan, and that's what it's all about right now. Anything I can do to help me stay on plan. So, the cat's just loving on me right now. That's going to be it for me today. I hope you guys had a great day. I hope you enjoyed my food. I'm full. So, like I said, I'm going to call it a night because it's only 8:30, but I'm exhausted. I'm going to go to bed and be ready to get up in the morning. So, all right. See you tomorrow.